What up, Wastelanders? Christopher here, Gaslands, NorCal. Thanks for joining me once again for another conversion video. Now this time, I have two of these Hot Wheels delivery little van things that I really like, and I'm going to do them together. I really like the donut one, the donut decals and everything on this one, so I'm not going to strip this one. I'm just going to get rid of the little Hot Wheels one. This one I am going to strip because I've got some different delivery decal stuff that I'm going to stick on those. I have some pretty cool ideas for these and how I'm going to do them up. So first things first, let's get this one apart, get it in the stripper. We'll get this one just apart. Let's do it. Alright, so everybody's taken apart. Got this one all stripped up, primed, and then I painted it in the dark ivory because I have some decals that I want to put on there that are clear, so I need the background to be lighter color so they'll come through. Like I said, I got some ideas for the donut delivery truck, and I have to kind of strategically get that Hot Wheels emblem off because we're not delivering Hot Wheels anymore, whether they're donuts or not. But I have some really cool ideas for what I'm going to do for the wheels and the weapons and everything else. But first we're going to get these things both grunged up with some Acrylics, and then we'll see where we're at and continue on. But yeah, looking good. Alright, so we're all suitably grunged up. Still going to black out or mudge out or smudge out the Hot Wheels emblem on the right above the donuts. I'm sure you can see that. Other one's looking nice and grungy, liking how that's coming out. Gonna get the decals on there. Before we get it all back together though, for both of them, I'm gonna go through and black everything out and then dry brush it so I can go in and get some drivers stuck on the inside so you can see them as they're driving. And then we'll get them all back together and start looking at what we're gonna do for wheels and weapons and whatnot. So let's get these all blacked out and dry brushed, and then we'll get some drivers in and get them back together. So yeah, let's do it. Alright, so both delivery vans are all back together. Got the little driver and everything in there for both of them. I did an Uber Freight on this one for the decals. Next we're going to go through and do some chipping on these before we start getting all the pieces and parts all put together on here. So that'll be pretty cool. So yeah, we'll do some of the fine detail work like the headlights and taillights and everything and get these things going. But yeah, looking pretty good so far. I'm liking it. Alright, so the initial grunge work is done, not looking too shabby. So I got kind of strategically got rid of the Hot Wheels emblem on both of those donut sides. This one's all ready to go too. Not too much chipping on this one, just a little bit. Got the headlights and taillights going on both of them. Next we're going to get them both together. I've already got the lift kit all put together for the donut truck. Got this kind of like little koala bear looking head thing that I'm going to stick on the top. It's going to have a front ram and a rear ram. Then we're also going to do a couple of forward facing heavy machine guns on the front. And that one will be good to go. This one, it's got this turreted big ass gun I'm going to stick on the top of it. Front ram and then some armor I'm going to put on the windshield. Got some cool looking dualies for the wheels, for the back, and some cool ones for the front. And so we're going to get these all together and then see where we're at before we start doing some rust work and everything on there. But yeah, liking how these are going, looking great so far. Alright, we're all together now, looking very cool. Love how the wheels and everything are turning out on these. The weapon's working out really good. I put some armor on top of the Uber Freight delivery van just because, you know, people want to take out the delivery guys for packages more than donuts, I guess. Got the koala head and everything going on there. So next we're going to go through and do some sponging with some of the dark rust from MIG, and then we're going to do some more of the rusting just with the orange rust from Vallejo, just with the regular brush. So let's get that going on and get these things one step closer to some carnage on the wasteland. So let's do some rusting. Alright, and there we have it. 2 delivery vehicles, one getting jacked up, the other one staying down low. Uber Freight with a big ass gun, a nice ram on the front, and some cool windshield armor. And then we got the donut delivery truck with the koala head, so koala donuts? I don't know. Ram on the front. Like how it's jacked up. I love these lift kits coming from We Play Games. Got a rear and a front ram. Couple of front mounted heavy machine guns all ready to go. Drivers in there are looking pretty cool as well. So yeah, really enjoyed this one. If you enjoyed this one, if you learned something, do me a favor, hit that like button. My goal is to do weekly videos, whether vehicle builds, terrain builds, battle reports, whatever. So if that's for you, hit the sub button below to ring the bell to get notified when new content drops. I do sell all my builds pretty inexpensively on my Etsy page, so if you want to pick something up, see what else I've done, you can request a custom build. If you'd really like to show some love, head on over to my Patreon page and get signed up. Every bit helps keep the paint flowing, the printer printing, and the cameras rolling. Until next time, keep your foot on the gas and your finger on the trigger. Gaslands NorCal, signing out.